How to fall for a girl, 8 vital tips. If you do it right, oral sex can be fantastic for both you and your partner. Researching her anatomy and potential sources of arousal is a good place to start, but there is more to it. Being attentive is one of the most crucial things to do while going through the process. Ask for feedback and pay close attention to her verbal as well as nonverbal responses. Thus, you are aware of when to change course and when to concentrate on a particular area. This video is for you if you're just starting or want to develop and improve your skills. Check out these few helpful suggestions to improve your play. 8 practical advice for going down on a girl. 1. Show enthusiasm. If you aren't fully invested in something, there's no point in doing it. Being expressive when expressing your enthusiasm will help to arouse others. When having oral sex with a woman, this is especially true. Since many years ago, women have had to deal with body shaming from men, other women, and even themselves. It's not surprising that the majority of women aren't particularly interested in dining out. When you've been told your body has a billion flaws, it's difficult to have someone's face in your business. Seeing that you're really into them will boost their confidence because they are already self-conscious. Start by complimenting her on how hot she is and how turned on you are. After that, demonstrate to her by touching, kissing, locking, and smelling her. She will undoubtedly feel more at ease around you. 2. Leave your head alone. It's simple to become arrogant and assume what appeals to her. Instead, always inquire and pay attention to her nonverbal cues. It's natural to assume that all women have similar preferences for oral sex, but nothing could be further from the truth. Every woman has different anatomy. Some may need a little more pressure while others may be more sensitive. Don't assume that just because your ex-partner may have preferred a particular method, your current partner will feel the same way. Try varying the pressure and speed, and be inventive. Maybe don't just use your tongue. You could give her easily stimulated areas different textures by using different mouth parts, like your lips. Keep an open mind and an inquisitive mindset. Be prepared to listen to what she has to say and do so. 3. Ask for opinions. This is related to the previous point in that you can only truly learn what she enjoys if she provides feedback. Simply take a break and ask her what she likes to avoid making assumptions. Being at ease with your sexuality and with your skin is the key. You won't have any trouble getting her opinion once you are self-assured enough to talk openly about your needs and your partner's needs. Discussing her fantasies in advance could be a good place to start because it will give you a better idea of what makes her tick and give you more options. Avoid sounding too technical in this conversation as it might ruin the atmosphere. Instead, let it happen naturally while you're relaxing or cuddling. When she is at ease is when you can learn the most from her. Consent is crucial, so don't just throw out naughty suggestions that she might reject. Let her tell you if you ask her. 4. A little taunting could help. By now, everyone is aware that, both physically and sexually, women are different from men. Women are quite the opposite of men, who can get turned on almost instantly and proceed directly to the action without the need for a prequel. While we can't speak for all women, the majority have acknowledged wanting some sort of introduction or supporting act before the main act. When a woman says something like that, our thoughts frequently immediately turn to foreplay. Although foreplay can be considered an umbrella word, there's a lot more to it than just smooching. For a change, you might try to tease her a little. Try to lick or kiss nearby areas like her inner thighs instead of just diving down there and hoping to get her to orgasm. You can also use delayed gratification techniques. 5. Her clitoris is the main attraction. For a large percentage of women, orgasms require clitoral stimulation. Through penetrative sex, some have even admitted to never experiencing even a single orgasm. Their needs change depending on their particular anatomy. While some women enjoy having their clitoris touched directly, others find it to be too triggering and would rather you concentrate on their inner and outer labia. Instead, they favor stimulation on the sides. You can try to lick around the clitoris first and watch to see how she responds if you don't want to interrupt the flow of the conversation by asking her directly. If she doesn't seem to enjoy it much, try moving your tongue to the tip and making a circle to see if that works. It will be simpler to pay attention to those areas if you know which one she finds more enjoyable. Remember to experiment with various pressures, rhythms, and strokes. 6. Remember to use your hands. There are no laws prohibiting the use of hands during oral sex. If you require additional assistance, then why not? The first few times, it's common to only use your tongue, but as you practice more, you begin to realize that your hand can also be invited to the party. Many women enjoy the sensation of both clitoral and penetrative stimulation, even though the majority of them orgasm through clitoral stimulation. If your fingers are good, you'll find this to be simple. Make sure you're in a comfortable position first, then start working. 6. Remember to use your hands. Try one finger inside her at first, and if that doesn't quite work, try adding another. Like with sexual activity in general, try to vary your stroke patterns occasionally to keep things fresh. It's also very popular to make your fingers into hook shapes inside of her because it activates her G-spot. You can also include sex toys in the mix if she is interested in them. 7. Keep things simple. For newcomers, trying to do too much and being inconsistent are common mistakes. When a relationship is new, men occasionally put pressure on themselves to make their partner orgasm. Try to keep things simple if you're still learning the ropes or if you're doing this with your new partner for the first time. Just try to determine what she likes and stick with that. Don't try to do anything particularly special just yet. When it comes to oral sex, consistency is crucial. In fact, it works. Therefore, keep in mind to consider her needs as well as try to have fun. If neither of you is interested, there is no need to take any action. 8. Give her feedback as well. It's a good idea to try it even though this might not be for every woman. Even when you're talking down to her, some women find it flattering. Because many women have been subjected to body shaming for a long time, oral sex may be a little unsettling for them. Therefore, it would be nice if you offered her some reassurance throughout the procedure. She might worry about her discharge or scent, but if you reassure her in a whisper that she tastes and smells good to you, she'll feel more at ease. For this reason, before getting your hands dirty, you should thoroughly educate yourself on the female skeleton. Recognize that depending on the time of the month or certain health issues, her smell can change or vary. Educating yourself could enhance your and your partner's sexual experience. Do you think he might be taking you for granted a little bit? Unfortunately, this is one of the most common complaints we hear from our readers, that they don't feel like their boyfriend or husband is paying attention to them. They always seem to have an explanation for why they can't give you the kind of time they used to.